Hello and welcome back.
That looks stupid, James. I'm going to undo it. There you go.
Hello and welcome back to the show. We are ready for our last match of the evening. Animals versus Renegades. Producer Reese, what is the map? What map are we being graced with? What is the map? It's Cache. It's going to be Cache.
Cache.
I love...
We're in Oceania. It's Cache.
Okay, it's Cache.
Cache.
It's Cache, guys. Cache. I love watching Cache.
Cache.
Especially because I was studying it recently and actually bothered to finally learn all the grenades I needed to learn, including one which I actually made a video on FACEIT.com, youtube.com/FACEIT.com on Cache, which had a nade Cache, which had a smoke that Renegades throw. I incorrectly said Vox in the video because that was their old sponsor, from the boost spot, which goes on to the top of short, which I love. It's an amazing smoke. Anyway, I'm looking forward to it. I might nerd out Dan just a little bit.
I want it to start right now.
So
why hasn't it started, James? Animals
is a team. We're not familiar with all of these players. ofnu we know. I think we've seen Raz before. Moku obviously.
We know, yeah.
Mizu is a new one. Mizu, I believe, is Japanese for water. I actually know a French girl who goes by the moniker Mizu. She is gorgeous.
What does she do?
She works for there's a French company called Gaming Live, and she's like a presenter on there. She's also my friend's girlfriend. Ken Bogard. You know Ken Bogard?
No.
Fighting game commentator in France. He's like the best non-English speaking commentator within that space, in my opinion.
Nice.
Oh, we have Aussies on the mic. That's grouse, Dan.
Nice. Okay, let's do this.
They got the Spider-Man thing going on with the running. That looks kind of cool. But JKS is going to get shot in the head, Dan.
Okay, well, this is a little bit interesting. It's a slow pace to this round. The bomb is actually down as well, and animals are getting kind of taken out pretty much everywhere. Losing a player on short. The bomb! Oh no, the bomb has been lost. Quick, guys, quick! Go find the bomb, guys. We got ofnu able to get the kills there in that space, and they've taken the room as well. And it's a nice battle back into that spot to reclaim what is truly theirs. That C4, the explosive. It's been reclaimed, James, and they're going to use it for evil things, or maybe good things. Maybe they're blowing up weapons. That's usually what you blow up as a tease.
Dan, the animal squad's getting run over.
Oh no! Oh dear.
There's only one animal left. Will Mizu be turned into roadkill as well? Yes, he will, Dan.
How many?
You are welcome.
I think you're going to get a lot out of these guys, aren't you?
You are welcome.
I want to hear more of. I want to hear more of these from you. Can you do that, please? Oh, more animal.
Animal Squad reminds me of. There's a female rapper whose name I cannot recall, but she had an album called Animal House. I'll come back to that later on. But it reminds me, I'm thinking of her album and Flip Mode Squad. But Renegades are moving towards the B-bomb site at the moment with a decoy in mid. Moku is looking to close the angle with that 5-7. SPUNJ has other ideas, however. Moku is now dead. Got pot flashes coming in from ofnu, but the push doesn't continue from Renegades. They know that they're up against an eco or a force buy. Looking more likely that it's a force buy with the spot of that 5-7.
SPUNJ.
SPUNJ, oh, remember
SPUNJ.
that? SPUNJ.
Good old SPUNJ and his bedhead hair. So it's stuff of legends.
What is the play now? They're trying to spot where the remainder of these players are. Is there a stack? SPUNJ is going to be the point man, just trying to put things in Renegade's favor, change the percentages, the scales. These Molotovs onto the site. ofnu getting 2 and putting the bomb in an awkward position, which will slow down Renegade somewhat. It is 3 versus 3. Great push through the smoke there from SQD.
Oh my god, they're all so low.
SQD Animal Squad. I can't see his bloody name.
Why won't they die? Why won't they die? It's just JKS left. This is awkward. Oh dear, that was not a good round to lose, and they're going to lose weapons as well.
It was Busta.
And MP7 have been picked up here. Renegades have to force buy in this position.
I just want to say, it's hard to see Busta's name because of all that crap in front of his name. Anyway, please
it's not that bad. It's like a rose or something, I don't know. Anyway, They need to force buy, they need to win this round, reset Animal Squad straight away, or they're up against a really sick CT economy straight up.
Very nice fast Molotov onto the roof there. Very, very nice indeed.
Yeah, it's pretty important. And that's actually redirected them as well to a main mostly. I think they want to get the split going, but yeah, I mean, they want to spread their attack. That's going to be smart, especially as Animal Squad aren't playing really that close on middle. They should be able to get in there. But Animal Squad seem to be pretty aware of what's going on at this point in time. At least their A players look pretty well geared up for a defense here.
Well, they've entirely ruined Renegades' timing. Although they've managed to get up short anyway. There's an eventual flank surely coming from Z Connector. But so far, Raz is holding things down. Mizu coming in as well. Take down Havoc. JKS with 2 close quarters frags, which will mean the bomb plant and a rifle picked up for SPUNJ. But they've got the man disadvantage. They've got a flashbang, and that's about it.
Oh, Busta's going in fast. SPUNJ will take down Moku though. And things getting a little bit interesting here. JKS with a third and a fourth with that Tech 9. Nice round from JKS. The double entry, the double kill on the retake defense. And that's Renegades. They win that force up, and now they're in a better position than they have been in this match.
JKS always a beast on cash. I think this was the map where that match he didn't have a single death.
Really?
Think it was in stage 2.
That was a thing that happens?
Yeah, I think it was on cash.
I don't think I casted that.
I don't recall, but yeah, there was one map of cash where he didn't die at once.
Oh, come on.
I'm surprised it didn't connect.
I love that there is a hammer and sickle in this map. Just like it's just very Soviet feeling to this location.
I'm not sure where to go with that now. Well, there were 3 players on the A side, then there was 1, and then he died. So again, Renegades playing it slowly. Don't want to walk into a stack. They just want Animal Squad to present themselves for the banquet one by one to be spit roasted by the Renegade side, Dan.
Here comes the push. We've got the scout in from Raz, Moku in with the pistol as well. But they are faltering at the might of the strength of the muscles. Renegades on this push. However, we got Busta in from the flank. He's going to be taking down JKS with the surprise attack, but they know where he is, and he's going to get gunned down pretty easily. So 2 players survive. A nice round win there from Renegades, and we have another eco coming in here for Animal Squad. And well, I mean, it's mostly just a battle of getting some kills in, more or less for them. Just keep the economy down as much as they can. But as long as Renegades keep playing proper anti-eco based play, like for example, it'd be really nice to see them, you know, move if they're going to go A, just use the Molotovs, use the grenades, clear out all these sneaky positions. Then it's pretty foolproof. Pretty foolproof. Even if they know it's coming, even if they stack 5 players there, you can't do anything against Molotovs.
Fire. So, Animal Squad moving up B slowly, as you can see. You can actually hold an angle towards there, all the way from T-spawn if you had a scout. There is a sign with 2... There's a pole with 2 signs on it. You can jump on them. You don't need a boost or anything. It's fun to do. But there are no scouts on the Renegade side. So again, they're just going to have the slow approach, expecting a stack. And the stack there is 4 players on the B-bomb site. But Renegades are 4 players in mid with the split open towards A. Havoc is in main, and you can see Mizu is just sneaking in that boost spot behind the smoke. But soon to be found, soon to be dead. That's a clear A bomb site.
Yeah, this is nice, the way they finished on this site. And Animal Squad, not much for them to get done. Again, just economic damage is the objective. As they can see, let's see if they can try to like catch some exits in some sense, but it's not happening here. Renegades are way too understanding of the situation. They know what's coming, so they deal with it well. So we're looking at a 4-1 situation, and you know, as well, like at DreamHack Stockholm, we saw a lot of teams that were struggling massively on the CT side. I think, of course, it's getting a bit better now. I think you made the point as well. You know, the M4 changed like so much, the M4A1S. So it's like people didn't really feel comfortable with that, and then people were not really comfortable with the M4A4 because nobody used it anyway. So it's just like you can kind of understand why people were having a harder time on the CT side. I do wonder, you know, how much it's going to normalize in the end. I'm very curious how that's gonna work.
Yeah, I think it's the recoil takes some getting used to. After so much time with like easy frags, just point and shoot basically with the silence and falling out, requires a bit of jiggling.
Yeah.
But there we go.
I like that.
4-1. Like a little bit of jiggling, Dad?
I love to get jiggy with it.
Bit of jiggle?
I especially like anything that increases the skill ceiling. I like, well, more or less within reason, as long as it's not like idiotic in some sense. Like you have to. Yeah, anyway.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Further explanation is not necessary.
It's not required.
Alright, so Renegades continuing. They're getting mid control very easily at the moment, which gives them many, many options. They can go for a B split, they can suggest a B split, they can throw Molotov into the vent to suggest that they're going to do whatever, but they are going to push through towards A site, but Raz has taken down, well, 4 players are dead. Everyone's dead, Dad.
Everyone is dead.
There was 1 dead, then there were 2 dead, then there were 5 dead in about 5 seconds.
That sounds like a tragedy, a modern day tragedy, James.
That's actually surprising. Renegades didn't get like a single frag there, I don't think. Despite having such control, having a position to split.
Control.
Sometimes you just get shot in the face. Only the 1 AK though recovered by the Animal Squad, the rest M4s of various designations. So could be a fast play towards the A bomb site, which could pay off. Mizu is alive and has taken down one of the players, which will make the split a bit more difficult through the door and elsewhere. Yam flying through the smoke blind, manages to take down Mizu anyway, traded by the CTs though, and again they survive in numbers. 4 living for the Animal Squad as they try to catch up with the score of Renegades.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good now for Animal Squads and their economy. I wonder if we'll see an AWP anytime soon from them. But it doesn't really matter at this point because, of course, Renegades sort of don't have much to work with. Which is why it's really nice that Moku went with an SMG in this round, because you can very easily pay that back straight away. And also, I mean, it can allow him to get a little bit more creative and a bit more aggressive if they really feel like they want some information as to what Renegades are doing. But they are on Glocks, so their expectations not really all that high for them. They got no Kevlar either, so the MP7 is going to rip them to shreds if it does find them anyway. So
it's interesting how passive Animal Squad have been playing the mid area. Although, again, Renegades moving up mid, but Raz will be there to collect them with bullets. Raz with another multi-frag round. Again, it is against the Nico. But the more frags, the merrier. He is an important player for them over towards that B bomb site. You can see he currently has 11 kills for his team. Going up to the AWP now is Raz. I'm wondering how this will change things actually, because again, Renegades, when they were in position to go for that split, he got a fast 2 frags there playing behind the red box. But now, if he's going to be playing an AWP, how does that change the overall setup for the Animal Squad? Again, those fast Molotovs ruining the timing of Renegades every single time. That's really nice.
Yeah, I mean, it is a $600 investment, of course. So it's kind of expensive, but it is worth it from like a map control standpoint, because it allows you to get a better setup. You get much more breathing space, so it's really really valuable $600.
You have to note the consistency of these Molotovs as well, not in that they're being thrown, but that they're landing. Rather than aiming for the boost spot itself, they aim for the flat roof on the left, where it will always explode. If you try and make the mistake of trying to Molotov the boost spot itself directly, your Molotovs can bounce all over the place, glitch out, not set anything on fire, etc. So the consistent way to do it is on the roof to the left.
To the left. To the right. We've got Moku coming in with a frag there as they try to push over the top. Really well done. He's going to spot JKS as well, so that they pretty much know what's going on. Busta's in position, and that is JKS very dead. So, Animal Squad with a really good round now. I mean, there's not any time really for Renegades to put a play together. They got 25 seconds, and the bomb is barely in mid. Busta is just taking names.
Busta Bus!
Busta is bustin'.
Busta Bustan.
He's bustin'.
So, Renegades having some difficulty now. Was a good start, but things have gone somewhat downhill. Animal Squad with an opportunity. They've been good on these anti-ecos. And they will find themselves on the anti-eco once more. Although, I think it could be a little bit more difficult with an AWP in play, missing the shot as well, with a flashbang coming in. What is the play here? Oh, that's not going to be a good nade.
That always makes me sad. That always makes me really sad when you see something like that. It's like, but imagine all the things it could have been.
Dan, I'm worried. I'm worried for Animal Squad here.
For me, or?
No, I'm worried for Animal Squad because Renegades are closing in with these Tech 9s, although now their numbers are starting to thin. And things don't look so bad for Animal Squad. The AWP is elsewhere, and these M4s will come in to clean up the streets of Cache.
Why is it so strict where the bomb goes down? It is C4, you know, like this explosion's pretty good. You should be able to plant it like in A main or something.
I don't know, maximum efficiency, Dan, get as close as possible.
Alright. Sounds fair.
Seems legit.
I do wonder though, because they are always blowing up weapons. I don't think there's anything that bad about that. What if it's like food supplies?
Deleting evidence.
Or like, you know, if it was like aid, you know, for...
It's like when you're exiting a country and you want to hide all the proof of what you've been doing.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Good push coming in here from Renegades. Really fast pace. It's kind of thrown off Animal Squad, but Raz in with a double there, and it's going to be a really nice result for Animal Squad. It's going to delay the push. Raz gets another one. This guy is going ham. ofnu comes in now that Raz has finally been taken out, but it's just AZR left to clutch this. AZR is quite the beast, but Moku is in with a shot faster than he is, and Animal Squad pull out the round. I mean, that looked great for Renegades. They completely battered the mid defense. Got themselves up swiftly, but Razman, he just held onto that forklift position. If he's playing further back, even if he's getting the frags there, it's so much more effective for Renegades. So insane from Raz, and they have double up now. Raz and Busta, and nobody's in A in the first 15 seconds of the round. So interesting approach at the start for Animal Squad. They get smoked out of middle as well.
There we go, very cheeky push by SPUNJ in. Z connector, but it's not going to work out for them. Will they even realize that there are 2 AWPs on the scene now? Busta has taken 2 frags for his team, and Raz has taken 0. Because in future rounds, they may try a hard counter against double AWPs if they realize double AWPs are in play. Busta with a cheeky peek. Raz goes down elsewhere. ofnu comes to clean things up. So, in fact, they lose one of the AWPs as they head towards round 13. Good start for Animal Squad. I'm pleasantly surprised, Dan. Although Renegades do seem to be struggling. I mean, they're capable. We haven't really seen like a SPUNJ execute yet. There's been a lot of attempts towards mid, but again, Animal Squad have been ruining their timing with great success.
Yeah, they seem pretty hot at the moment. Busta. I like that name, Busta.
Busta looking to get flip mode on their
is that like a
on their grouse.
Is that a Busta Rhymes thing?
Flip mode squad.
Okay, I don't.
I thought you knew rap.
I don't know. I only know hip hop.
Nice. Okay, yeah.
All right.
I'll be the man for the gangster, I guess.
Yeah. You racist.
Flip mode squad, raw digger. She was cool before she went mainstream and was like, look, I'm cute now. I was this gangster.
People like me.
This gangster B, and now I'm just like, look at me, I've got a fur coat, I've got this lipstick on. She's a sellout, Dan.
Oh, the lipstick is a dead giveaway, I think.
Or if you saw like her makeover is just atrocious. Like, stop.
In what sense?
Like, if you look at how Radiga used to be, right? And if you look at Anti-Up, the Anti-Up remix, she's a girl rapping on that. Then you look at her makeover, it's a mess. Anyway, we've got bye for both teams. 9-4 now for Animal Squad, and it's another great start. Raz changing his position now, going to keep Renegades guessing. These Renegades are getting stopped by the Popo, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too hot, but they have actually gotten a guy out in middle at the moment who can jump into the vent room. But Animal Squad are holding on pretty well to these forward positions. I like that they're not playing too passively. They're playing a little bit proactively. Great position on Moku there as well in the corner. And he's got a good team play set up with his mate. So, I mean, Renegades could take vent room, but it's going to be hard no matter what at this point. So, I mean, I would like to see them go for it anyway. They've got a couple Molotovs, so they can clear it. They can clear stuff with those, and it's really good if you get to the vent to throw the Molotovs onto the bomb site and flush out that player. But Moku's really the guy who can just rain on their parade. But he's going to go down to JKS. He finds the angle. Well done to JKS. Raz at the back, though, has been quite clutch towards the A bomb site. Now it's the AWP. 2 frags found, and that might just be enough damage. As in comes ofnu, and he picks up a headshot on Havoc. Now we've got 30 seconds left, and Renegades Yam can get the bomb down if he chooses to do so. But he wants to try to bait out that 1 versus 1. Or maybe he doesn't. Not just, yeah, he just goes for the straight up plant. But yeah, finding 2 1-on-1s is how you win a spot like this. We talk about that all the time. And ofnu and Mizu, they're playing against this, so they understand, okay, we've got to try to find a way to peek together, get the trade, deny him that 1-on-1. And they are doing just that right now. Nicely done by Animal Squad. And they will get the defuse in.
I was surprised they didn't go the same way, actually. Well, I guess, like, if he... Actually, they were quite out of position, so it was possible that the player could have been anywhere at that point. So you can go together, because it's hard to stop a T from getting a 1v1 if he's on the site. Although you can also separate.
Dude, this Raz guy, he's got 20 kills already. He's really wrecking the face. You know, I would like to see, instead of maybe blowing up weapons, like maybe like a shipment of eggs or something.
Shipment of eggs.
Yeah. Anyway, hey, it's thematic, okay? You got chickens and stuff everywhere.
I'm glad you don't work for Valve.
Dude, I would do great things.
With eggs?
As a game designer. Here we go. We got the push coming in from from Renegades into Animal Squad. I mean, they've got middle. It's somewhat of a passive defense. There's the first shot from Bastadjan. There's a player below, and he reveals himself. And that's going to be a big problem because the bomb is going to go down in middle, and Renegades are like, okay, we've kind of got vent room. We're set up for this push towards B, but now we've got to go back again to get the bomb. The CTs are set up all around it, and Moku's going to be able to spot, okay, did they grab it yet? Okay, he's going to see that they grabbed it. The information is going to go to his team, and they can start to deal with this. So Renegade's really fighting from behind at the moment in this round. But they will get the bomb down, it would seem, as Animal Squad are playing it really safe at the moment. Really safe.
Renegades planting the bomb for the checkers area as well. And it's a 3 versus 1 now. JKS on the site again. He's in a position to try and get himself to 1 versus 1, but he needs to stop someone from advancing in a headshot position. That's the worst thing that could possibly happen for him. He's getting dinked through the box, but he's managed to take down 2. And there is the 3rd. As I said, he is a beast on this map.
That second shot, my god.
JKS is a beast on
well,
cash.
JKS as well, he kind of became known because of what he was able to do. I think it was at Gfinity. So it was a game against NIP or somebody, or maybe Fnatic, I'm not sure. But he just went absolutely insane on a Dust 2 match, and everyone was like, whoa, this guy has insane mechanics. He's very mechanically sound as a player. So that's one of the reasons why everybody thinks Shroud is one of the best fraggers. And one of the reasons is because his mechanics are really sick. And when we're talking about mechanics, because I think it can be a bit of an ambiguous term for some people. Like, what does mechanics mean? What is it? So I mean, I don't think we really have time to explain it, James, because we're going into the second pistol. So
no, Dan, but thank you for that.
So yeah. So for those who do know what it means, there you go.
4 players on the Animal Squad are going to be advancing with armor. Moku's going to be the nade man. The smoke has gone already, which would suggest that maybe it's going to Z Connector.
A demolition man.
I don't know where he's thrown his smoke. It was very early on. Anyway. Oh, he's thrown it into... Okay, I have no idea where he's thrown that one from, but it's a very early smoke indeed. So it's a 4-man push through the squeaky door, and it's a full A retake. The interesting thing is, actually, that Renegades might still have no idea what's going on, because when you play from the car position, you cannot hear the door open on the A site.
This is fine, though. I mean, this is the standard retake thing. It sucks that they don't have a smoke, because that baits the T's out, and then if you combine that with the incendiary, you can make them run through the incendiary. You can do really nice setups. We've seen teams do that. But in come Renegades. They've managed to combine everybody so far on the push. So far, so good. We got a good use of the incendiary into the quad area, and it's just 1 player left. ofnu, he's very, very low. Bomb is ticking away. They have a kit. It's being defused, and they're body blocking as well.
Operation Human Shield, Dan.
And yeah, it's going to be easy for them to win that one. But yeah, if you have the smoke and a Molotov, it's so sick. I think Existence was the first person who had a set smoke for the air retake, because T's always plant in that spot. So he basically designed a smoke that lands directly on that spot from the car, specifically for that air retake. It was genius. Arrives just as they get there, and you do the defuse immediately. It's great. Anyway, into the next round, it's going to be a save from Animal Squad as they want to get the AKs out in the third round of the second half. And there should be a pretty easy cleanup here for Renegades. They shouldn't have any problem with this.
And seems you're right then.
It seems there is a lack of issues.
Seems you are correct.
Nice.
Okay, so let's see what the Animal Squad can do. They have a great opportunity to really run away with the match here if they can break Renegades in this round. Look at the money remaining for Renegades. Not much. Not much at all. So that's it. Animal Squad have 3 smokes and some flashbangs. That's enough to go for an execute, but they need to go for a fast one. And indeed, they're going to go straight up onto the boost and take control of mid. There's nobody there. It's been evacuated.
I really like this play from Animal Squad, the fast mid play. But anyway, can talk about reasons for that in a moment. We've got Havoc. He's actually going to spot where what they're doing, which is just they're just milling around at the moment, just chilling in the middle warehouse. As Havoc is going to try to get himself out of this position. Oh no! He gets caught there. His head gets stuck on the brick.
If he didn't jump, he would have probably made it through.
Yeah. So.
But maybe he's trying to avoid getting headshot while the flash goes off. So risk reward. Yeah,
and there's only two players left now. So I can talk about why I really like the mid rushes. It's because the CTs don't have enough nades to actually incendiary it, like we saw in the first half that Animal Squad were doing. So you can't really get denied going up there, firstly. Secondly, you have the AKs. They cannot afford an AWP. It's very unlikely they can get an AWP out, and it's very unlikely that they won't have better weapons than you. The AKs will be way better than the M4s, and you can trade really well. So you can take fast map control. If they try to challenge, you get frags. It's such a good open, and so I really like that they chose it. Thank you, Animal Squad. You made my day better.
Could we see... Oh, I almost thought for a second that Immunity lost their first match. I was going to say, could we see Renegades and Immunity lose their first match of Stage 3? But that is not the case. It would be just the Renegades. But it's still early days. Animal Squad need another 5, although one should expect it to be 4 following this round, as Renegades are on the stack with the pistols. But will Animal Squad be as meticulous as Renegades? Although look at the map control already.
But this guy, as is it Moku with the P90, has he been sent out as the information man? Yeah, he's got the clipboard out right now, James. He's fact finding. He's looking for the stack. I really like this again. This is really smart play. The rest of his team are just holding back really far, just like playing it passively. He spotted out that A was safe. There's no stack there, and if he dies, he gives away a P90. That's the worst thing that can happen there. And they would probably find out where the stack is. So boom, done.
With the control they had, they should have planted the bomb for short. Yeah. Because they don't even need to plant it in that position. They could plant it for short. They could have a superior plant down. There's still more improvement to be done.
I just want to see them blow up the eggs. I actually think that might happen at some point. That like maybe Valve is gonna like change what we're actually blowing up. I think that's gonna happen.
That sounds very Team Fortress 2.
Yeah.
Blowing up it. Or if
anyone else is Team Fortress 2, James? Skins.
If Animal
tasers, chickens.
If Angry Birds made an FPS, they could have eggs as the munitions and pigs as the terrorists.
Oh really?
Think about it.
That's a little. I don't like what
we might have just made them another $100 million then.
I don't like the pigs as terrorist things. I think pigs get a rough
bad time.
Yeah. So like, man, did you? Okay, no, it's not time to talk about Animal Farm.
Dan, it's Counter-Strike to talk about.
Yeah. No Animal Farm here. We have nice map control from Animal Squad towards B storage. It looks like they're actually fairly committed with this. They got the bomb in there as well in B storage. So there's 4 players in fact, and they don't have any control of middle. So this is very interesting actually. SPUNJ is in a really important position to spot and also stop a lot of these players. And he's not going to get pressured from behind it, or will he? Actually, it looks like Muses might be in position to punish SPUNJ, but SPUNJ will drop through, and he'll spot the player Moku who is close range. He'll go down, but the trades are going to be coming in, as Yaman is going to lose his life. And Animal Squad have a real option here to slow down the round. They don't have to commit towards B. You can already see that there is a big rotation coming in for Renegades. On the flank as well as the front. And now Animal Squad going with the nades. So this is a good methodical push so far. Ray comes in from AZR. It's not going to find too much more than just a single kill. 2 versus 2 now on the bomb site. This is interesting.
There's a flank coming in though from Havoc and Raz. Is his angle covered? I think it might be. But for how long? Havoc is coming in looking for the information. There is a player on the site. Raz needs to come good for his team now. There it is. No scope onto Havoc. They know where AZR is, but he's creeping headshot. Is the bomb planted for Raz? It is, but he doesn't take the shot. AZR clutches it for his team. What a massive clutch. If they lose that round, I think they lose the game, Dan.
What a man. Yeah, it's pretty nice for him to come in with the clutch there. But it's a situation where it can also, it should never really, you can't hold on to the concept that it can backfire to win a round, but it can backfire insofar as they can very realistically be reset if they lose this round. And they're going to go into the round with worse equipment than their opponents as well. So this is the round to win. Yam with the AWP it's going to be nice, and they do squeeze out some incendiaries too, so they have some good utility going into this round, but they need to win this one. Otherwise, I don't think there will be a coming back. This round is everything for Renegades.
So there is a smoke, but the T's can execute behind that smoke.
Yeah, they can use it to their advantage, yeah.
Looking at Moku's position in the squeaky door, looks like he's going to smoke off the quad boxes area. Indeed, there's a smoke, and I think we'll have a pop flash coming in after it. But do they have the flashes to push through the smoke afterwards? AZR's getting no free kills now because Moku's taking him down. A good execute so far, but there's still one player. Havoc is dead. And this is a wipeout for Renegades. Only Yam survives, but he's got the AWP. If he can save the swap, then maybe they can do something around it.
James, they're Animal Squad. You think they're going to let Yam save? You really think? You naive fool, James? It's not going to happen.
Well,
maybe it'll happen.
Maybe the entire team is coming after Yam. I don't think he's going to survive.
He's running the gauntlet right now. Boom. Oh dear. Raz is going to get tagged. That is like the end right there. If you don't get a fast kill, you are done. Animal Squad, hunt him down. You know how many puns there are that we could make there? There are so many puns.
I can't actually think of many at the moment.
Well, you can go for like, the whole wolf angle, and they're like separating one off the
Animal Squad, Dan, are going on safari.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. That wasn't really okay.
What? That was awesome.
I guess that works.
I know it's kind of like reverse safari, maybe. I don't know.
That's a inverse safari.
They're coming to observe the humans, Dan.
So we have a big movement from Renegades. They're sticking together with their pistols. Obviously, they cannot buy. Obviously, so they have not got anything.
They're roaming the savannah.
This is taking a very African turn. It's good. I need to go on safari. I need to go to Africa. Not now, but maybe in the future.
I hope not, because we're casting Counter-Strike, Dan. There's still a few rounds left, at least.
Okay.
Now is not the time to go on safari, Dan. Okay. Now is the time to commentate Counter-Strike.
Okay. We have an we got a Famous, another Famous, and a Scout.
We've got a jumble sale buy, Dan.
Yeah, it doesn't look good, does it?
It's the boot sale. I'll give you this for 50p. How about 25? That's what we're talking about. that's
the level of it. Oh no. JKS there is in a great position by headshot. He's going to get the spot, which allows his teammate on vent to get some damage in potentially. That said, Animal Squad are pushing pretty rapidly towards the bomb site here. Yam is a little bit slow, but he does get the kill onto Moku regardless. Yeah, tap the yes. Still going to die though, unfortunately. Glory will not be had this day. The glory. Animal Squad, they have a really nice round here. This is big pace onto that B-bomb site. It has paid off. We've got AZR who's left. I don't think he's going to do much in this position.
He's got no choice but to get shot in the face, Dan, it seems.
Yeah. So, match point. Animal Squad, hey, they've really shown us an excellent match. Some excellent skills. Straight out of the gate.
They have. It's consistent across both halves as well.
Yeah, straight out of the gate they've been performing.
So, let's see how far they can take it, if they can take it over the line here. We have triple scouts. Now this is a symbol of desperation if ever I saw one. We've got the pop flashes coming out towards B, but Raz is hidden away for now. Yam has 2 to contend with. And we know he can do some work with that scout, but again, these are desperate times. As are down to the USP, going to get the frag onto Moku. But how much more can they get? Mizu's actually quite heavily tagged. There is a bomb carrier with support heading towards the A site as the other 2 Ts run distraction towards B. And there's another frag. Now the final 2 players for Renegades are split up. SPUNJ gets a kill towards B and is now rotating towards A. AZR gets 1 but traded by ofnu. So a SPUNJ with a scout versus a 1 HP ofnu and a 26 HP Mizu. This is doable, but he needs to fire first, Dan.
Yeah, this is going to be awesome if he pulls this one off. Get a shot through the smoke there. Oh, there it is. First flick. That's ofnu down. Had 1 HP. Now SPUNJ needs to get the second. He spotted him already, but Mizu is going to nail him to the ground. SPUNJ is dead. And Renegades leads.
A nice surprise here in the first match day of the Oceanic League. We're used to seeing Immunity and Renegades win every match and then head up against each other to see who qualifies in the last match day. But Renegades losing their first match, definitely an upset.
They're exciting now. They're really. I'm like, oh, I want to see these. I want to see more of these guys. And it's the Raz guy was playing really well actually to shut down some key rounds early on to give them momentum. And I would love to see, you know, how this team develops, because I guess you have the situation now as well. Okay, there's some names that we've seen before in this team, but the way that they've combined seems to be really. I mean, you can't tell too much from just one map, but it seems like they work quite well together. They've got pretty much everything they need. They've got an AWPer, they've got good riflers, they've got their AWPer as well, because Raz seemed very good with the rifles as well, which was really cool to see. They had some really good. Strategy when it came to their anti-ecos and anti-force spies. Like, they had a plan there. Like, so this is a team. Like, we're not, because this is the thing, right? Oceania has had so many teams kind of just implode, and like people going to this team, to that team, you know, just all over the place. And only, like you mentioned, Immunity and Vox now, Renegades seem to really stick together. But now it's looking like we got a good contender here with Animals. I don't want to read too much into it. But, yeah.
They seemed super solid. So we are going to be back. We have a double header of Oceania this weekend. So obviously, normally we're on Sunday. We will be here tomorrow as well, where we're going to have Animal Squad playing Exile 5, so another challenge for them. We'll have to see how things continue here. But thank you for watching this evening. We're done for today, and we will see you all back here again tomorrow.